and cross watchers, I am doing your week of October 27th, 2025 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Yes, I do. So you've got somebody feeling some type of way about you, Gemini. Somebody's really having a fit because you have justice. Things are going right for you. Things are going correct for you. You have somebody that's like really pitching a fit. They're really going crazy. So something's happening beautifully for you this week. Now there is a Scorpio that could, they teeter-totter on how they really feel about you. So this could be a friend, a family member, coworker. Like you might feel like this person may be like, okay, sometimes I think they like me and sometimes I think they don't. So if your intuition is correct, if you're feeling that way, some people have personality disorders, that cause them to behave that way. And some people are just, they're just not nice people, or they just don't know who they are. There's lots of reasons for this, but I feel like whoever this person is, it's not so much that they like want to, physically, take you down or, do something. Like, I just feel like it's just their personality. When you encounter people with personalities like that, it's best to just be cordial, but don't let them too deep into your life. So Gemini, just don't let this person too deep in. So we do have a Leo that like is very fixated on you. I'm getting more so of a romantic and sexual sense. Like you could be the type of person, Gemini, that covers your body. Like if you're a man or a woman, you don't dress, in short dresses. Like you don't show any kind of cleavage. You don't show your midriff. You don't do any of that stuff. You're very modest. So if that's your description, there could be somebody who just, even though you don't like dress sexy or anything, they just find you so sexy. Like you could be like, I'm wearing literally jeans and a sweatshirt. I'm wearing baggy jeans and a sweatshirt. And I haven't washed my face in a year. Well, that couldn't be a Gemini because we know Geminis are known for their looks. So maybe in 2 minutes. Maybe it felt like a year, but it's been 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So we got the Four of Swords here and we got the Justice card. This is somebody who's definitely going to be going to jail. There's somebody definitely going to either real jail, like 3D, 5D, or 5D jail, 3D or 5D jail. So spiritual jail or, earthly jail. And when people say, I'm just going to say what I mean when I say spiritual jail. To me, spiritual jail is like karma. To me, that's spiritual jail. Like, okay, when the universe is like, okay, that's it, time out. We're not doing this anymore. Have you ever met those people where you're like, damn, their whole life is falling apart. What the hell? And it's like nothing, like they just cannot get out of the hole. That tends to be spiritual jail. That means, okay, they're serving their time. They're serving their karma. So you might notice somebody around you is serving their time. They're either going to real like prison, penitentiary, or they're in spiritual jail where they're stuck at the bottom and they can't get up. Now, just to quick clarify, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Does this mean that anybody who ever has a hardship, they're in spiritual jail? No. Life is all about ups and downs. All about it. All about it, right? Because if it was just a flat line, life would be awfully boring, right? So we all, we may encounter a stone or two. Yeah. We might trip and fall a few times in life, right? So anyway, so you're going to see somebody getting their karma, but like I always tell you guys, don't gloat. It's just happening. It's just what. Now, sadly, for some of you, maybe you were a victim of something or someone you love was a victim and somebody's being sentenced for this, for what they've done to you or a loved one. And you could be getting good news about this. Now, let's talk about something else. 7 of Coins and the 10 of Coins. There is somebody watching you guys on the low, watching you win, watching things kind of just go your way. You guys, some of you really do give thanks. You really do say like, you know what, thank you God for all of the blessings, and you mean it. Like you thank the universe every day for your blessings because you know that you are blessed, you know. So for those of you that are doing this, the universe, they want to do some nice things for you. So just expect for everything to continue to go well for you if you were in that energy of gratitude. And people see you in this energy of gratitude and they want to take you out of that. Because the fastest way to block blessings, everybody knows this, is, well, most people should know this, is to complain. To be a constant complainer. That's the number one way to block your blessings. Okay, well, if this that I gave you is not good enough, then I guess I can't, you know, I guess I don't know what I'm doing. So, you know, let us step back, you know, let the universe be like, oh, okay, since you think that you can do it better, since you think you can provide better than what we can provide, I'll let you do it on your own. So some of you, somebody knows this. So a negative person knows this. So they want you to start second guessing, Gemini. Like you might be like, well, maybe my man or my woman isn't that great. Maybe I don't have a good job. Maybe all my credentials don't count. You know, maybe, you know, my 1,000-pound weight loss wasn't enough. Maybe so-and-so's better than, like, there's somebody's trying to creep into your head and make you think this. Because the fast way to block your blessings is to not appreciate what you have and to not be thankful. So somebody wants you to not be thankful for what you have. Like they want you looking over at somebody else's plate of food thinking that's better. So they want you to get like them. Now, we got the 2 of coins here. We got the 9 of cups. And the 6 of pentacles. So expect for money to be flowing heavily this week. Now, for some of you, you could be dating a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, man, woman, sun, moon, or rising. You guys might be making it official. So congratulations. I hope I didn't spoil a surprise. But congratulations. If, I will tell you this, Gemini, if you get invited, if your significant other or a family member or anybody like invites you to like something kind of fancy or out of the blue, and they're like telling you wear a certain color or, you know, try to look real nice, which again, Gemini, I don't think you guys have a problem with looking nice. You guys know how. You guys are like Libras. You know how to look good. But you may want to look extra pretty, especially if you know it's going to be videoed or pictures are going to be taken. You're going to want to look cute. Okay, so now, yeah, you guys have a big surprise coming. I do feel like it's like something like popping the question, or this could be, you know, a birthday party surprise. I know it's not your birthday, it's Scorpio season, but it could be like something like that. You know how like somebody would do like a surprise party? So I don't know if this is an anniversary party. I don't know if this is, you know, something else, but just try to look nice. And then we got the Ace of Cups. Whatever this thing is, it's going to make you so happy. Page of Swords, Knight of Coins, 6 of Staves, and then the Death card. The 4 of Cups. Yeah, there is somebody who, somebody's vowing to take you down, Gemini. They're like, it's like, ha, 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 I couldn't get you this time, but I'm not done with you yet. So you have somebody with this Knight of Coins. This is somebody who moves slowly, but they're never going to give up. So it's kind of like a snail. You know, a snail may take longer to get there, but they're going to get there. So somebody's like determined to destroy whatever you have. They're trying to move slowly while they collect information, you know, they're trying to work at this and collect and try to figure out what you got going on, what your Achilles heel is, like what you have going on. So if I were you, I'd be very, very private. But somebody's waiting and watching to strike. They're waiting and watching for the perfect time. That's not to scare you. That's to, you know, keep you woke. I go live every night from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. Join me. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the second page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. Yep. Okay, so Gemini. Okay, so with this Knight of Swords, the 9 of Staves, somebody's so mad because you know what they're up to and because you're very protected. So this week, you have people that are going to be lashing out on you because they can't help it. They have to lash out on you because it's like they're so frustrated because everything that they do seems to uplift you. They're confused. How are you being uplifted? With the Star card here, the 3 of Coins and the Empress, how do you keep being it seems like every time they do something better, things get better for you. Like everything they do, everything gets better for you. And there's just somebody who's, somebody or somebodies that are very upset about this. All right, my Geminis, have an amazing week. JamieZebra23.com. Ta-ta for now. Love you. Long time.